Okay, so today we'll be redesigning a flyer. Okay, just like you can see, this is a poster that I'll be working on. I think the idea is they are trying to make a poster advert for a pizza company. Okay, looking at the design, it's quite okay, but then to be honest, the elements were in place correctly, and the choice of background, making the logo too big, and all the text competing for attention. All these things were some of the errors that were in the design. Okay, most all the texts are kind of competing for attention because of the contrast based on size. Okay, and the design is really not that modern. Okay, so we'll be working on these and to change it to a more interesting design. So by this, we'll be checking out Pinterest to see what other designers have been working on. So follow me to Pinterest. Follow me to Pinterest. So go to our Google. We'll check out Pinterest.com. Okay. Well, just to Pinterest is a great platform that will help you. It's a great platform that will help you as a designer to get inspirations. You go there, you see the designs that people have made, how they did their design, the procedures, how they place their elements and all those things. A great platform to get inspirations. Okay, if you're a designer, I'll enjoy you to utilize this platform very well. Utilize it very well. Okay, so what we'll be searching here, we'll be searching food poster design. Okay, so we're seeing a whole ideas on food poster designs. Okay, remember, you are just taking inspiration. You are not here to copycat what somebody else has done. That's actually plagiarism. You design what someone else has done, it can be penalized for that. Okay, so let's change our keyword to say pizza poster design. So here we'll see different pizza poster designs. Okay, so after we've done our research, what we'll do is, while doing the research, what you look out for is what are the designs that actually resonate with what you want to get. All right, I feel this one, and this actually resonates well. This actually resonates well. I like the way they place the pizza. Okay, like the way the type of pizza they used, how it was placed. That's what I actually like in the design. All right, so I'm picking the placement of the pizza the same way it was. I feel most of the designers here are actually using the same concept of placing the pizza one-sided. Okay, this actually gives a cool look. Okay, so with these, we've seen how some people have done their own design. So let's head over to Photoshop. So we'll be starting by setting up our workspace. I used a square artboard that's 3000 by 3000 pixel. I make use of that because this design is made for social media. It's a social media design. So we'll name our layer 1. Okay, next is to import our background. The image you'll be using for our background. Okay. Remember to rasterize your layer first when you're done. Then you can adjust the image to fit in properly. Okay, to scale in and to scale out, hold your Alt key and then hold the edge and drag. Hold your mouse at the edge and drag in or drag out while holding your Alt key. This will help you to scale both edge, both up and down, to help you to scale equally. Okay, the camera raw filter that I'm applying here is to adjust the temperature and then some of the exposures of the image. Okay, just add some contrast, make it a little bit clearer and more bold to fit in actually what we want. Okay, while doing it, you can experiment the other features there, try to make it to suit the way you want. Okay, for this one, actually this is a very simple design and there are no much complications here, like there are no much complex procedures here. Okay, and then this will bring it to the back and then reduce the opacity. We're going to reduce the opacity of our image so that the background will appear red color. Just play around it. You can set it at 50, but I think over here I feel 45 is okay. That's your opacity. 45 is actually okay. Then I made use of flour, being that is a baking stuff. Okay, so I made use of flour to add some fillings to it. Okay, so what we'll do, we want to remove the sharp edges around this flour, those sharp edges, so that it will look as though the flour just poured on the surface. So we'll use our brush tool. We'll use our brush tool and clean off the edges. Meanwhile, before we do that, remember to add the layer mask down there. Add the layer mask to the image, and then we'll use our brush tool to clean off the sharp edges. Clean off the sharp edges. Okay, I think that's okay. Then we can now adjust it to the places we want to put them. Okay, feel this okay. It's okay, so let's bring in the next elements. Not design. Okay, this I can liken this to a chopping board for baking. Okay, all the elements used in this design were just centered to baking, to communicate more about the pizza. All right, so let's adjust the color grading. Let's do some touching on it. I feel can make it a bit darker. These two lights make it a bit darker. I can work on the blacks and the whites. Let's increase the texture too. Okay, remember when you want to scale your image, hold Alt key on Photoshop, hold Alt key and then drag from the edges. You want to add shadow at the back of this. So what we did is to create a new layer. That layer will take it to the back of this board and then add some brush effects on it, black brush effects. Okay, you can make your own a bit lighter if you so wish. This will make it look more realistic than just dropping the board there and then going. The essence of the shadow is to make the board appear more realistic. This way to look like, yes, the board is actually resting on that surface and not just the board lying there on its own. When designing, you have to be sensitive to know where to add shadows. Adding shadow to some element in your design will make it look more realistic. Okay, let's increase the contrast and reduce the highlight, I feel. Okay, all right, we are good to go. Yes. Okay, we made use of Americana S board. Okay, that's the font I made it of. Okay, when you want to add warp, okay, clicking at that icon over there, you use the warp icon and then you can choose, like here I made use of arc, okay, to bring it down in or out in a curved format. Yeah. Okay, wrap, select arc, set it at 10, and then we click OK. Either click OK or enter. Okay, let's leave this one. Let's leave it as 0. Let's swap only the main name and leave the pizza. Yeah, it looks okay this way. More interesting like this. Okay. So I want to duplicate it and then give the one under an outline. We'll give it an outline. So remember, when you want to scale, hold your Alt key. Okay. Hold your Alt key and then you can now scale. Okay, let's add stroke. Let's give it let's say 3. It's okay. Then white color. The outline should be outside. Okay. Then we'll go to the fill and set it to 0. Oh, nice. Remember to hold your Alt key while adjusting. Yeah, that's okay already. We'll apply the same procedure to the text pizza. Yeah, this is a shorter process. You can just copy the style that's in an element and paste it to another element. Just make it faster instead of going through the process from the beginning. First style. Okay, freaks, yes. Okay. Remember the choice of the font type, okay? You make use of in your designs matters. begin our pizza now. Okay, I'm looking at the pizza we're using, and we are lucky to get one that has a shadow already. Okay, but if it didn't come with a shadow, we could have worked on the shadow just the way we did the other one, but then in a more different procedure. To be in a different procedure. And looking at it, you see how well seated the pizza is because of the shadow. It gives it that balanced look and not a floating look. So let's adjust. Okay, we want to add more steam to the pizza, so that's why we're using this hat, this steam hat. So we want to add more steam so it will appear as though it's hot. That's a hot pizza. Okay, I think it's more obvious now. Yes. So you can make use of this one in your design to add steam. You can use elements like this to add steam, maybe to food, to burger, to meat, to cooking, or anything that has to do with food. Okay. When designing, you have to put into consideration alignment. Make sure your designs are properly aligned. This will help guide the eyes of your audience or target audience. Okay, help guide their eyes on what to read and how to read it. It's very, very important, especially on advertising flyer, advertisement posters and designs. When designing, place your elements where they should be accurately. So let's go forward to add the other elements. Okay. So this one is the pepper, hot pepper. Okay, we are going to add Gaussian blur. Or rather, let's make use of a motion blur. This one looks more cool. Yeah. For this one, we'll be making use of the motion blur. And then let's bring in our leaf. Let's touch the coloring, the color grading. Okay, we're going to add blur to this one. Gaussian blur to this one. Okay, I feel that's almost all. Let's add our icons and rasterize it, double tap, and then color overlay. We can use color overlay and change the color to yellow. Okay, we'll scale it to fit in properly, and then we'll do the same to the address icon. Okay, and we have our design. All right, for the background, let's add a little bit of noise to it. And we are good to go. And so this is how to design, or rather redesign, a bad poster. Okay, first of all, remember we did our research. We checked out what are the more effective ways to arrange our elements, our text, what could we change. Okay, we changed a lot of things in the design, the way the elements are being placed, the kind of colors that communicate properly and the ones that don't communicate properly. First of all, analyze the bad design and then come up with a concept. Okay, remember, you don't always design everything off from scratch by yourself. Look out for inspirations, what other people are doing, and then come up with your own unique concepts. All right, so I look forward to seeing a lot of design from other persons. You can work on this, replicate, okay, or you can even redesign it and then show me what you worked on. So do well to subscribe if you learned something new from the video. Like, comment, and share with others. Okay, this is the only way you can help me contribute to the channel. Thank you.